I'm John Blacksad, private investigator.
How's Joe?
One question at a time. It's my turn.
Oho, tuohon oli kyllä vähän tummaa.
Tummaati.
You're hiding here.
Because I fear for my life. Because this is the only place where I feel safe. Because Joe took me to his home.
Ihan ok, vähän tujakkaa kuin
What did he want from me? And who wants to
Saanko
kill
me
you?
yhden siitä?
One question at a
Tämä
time.
pussi joskus on auki, niin sitten.
How's Joe?
Sieltä toi
What would
paina.
happen if I told him the truth?
Mä sä
Would he
odottaa.
lose it? Could I take that chance?
No,
Murder.
Joe Dunn is dead. Murdered.
I told you, Joe. How did it happen?
One question at a time. My turn.
Mä sanoisin, että
What was your glove doing at Dunn's place?
No, taas puuttuu sukset. Actually,
Because that's how it happened. I forgot the damn glove when I fled the house. Running from the guy who came after me. A guy hired by the man who ruined my life. And so many others. A guy hired by the very same man that Joe is hiding from. Our old friend, the surgeon.
oo. No, kukakohan on
onko
tossa?
se lääkäri?
Ehkä surgeon on the lääkäri. The lääkäri.
Usein se epäselvyyttä siitä, että
Mhm.
Is Mitchell the surgeon? Is he the person behind all of this?
Tää on banaanimakusta
That
ollut.
surgeon you mentioned, is he?
My turn. I want to know why I should trust you.
B.
B. Sanoisin B.
Do it for Joe Dunn, our common friend. It's my turn. That surgeon that you mentioned, is he in this photo I got
Strike
here?
1. Tuleekohan tossa strike 2 ja 3?
Left.
Hey, that toss was... Both my ear and my self-esteem would hurt for days. But at least I had a new lead to follow, the surgeon. The bastard had avoided my scrutiny by passing as a hospital doctor. But now, all of my senses were on guard. No matter how good the disguise or how well he hid, I would find him.
Miten tää oli jotain? Joo, tää oli upsakka. Kuulostaakin ihan samanlaiselta metnaolutta. Ilmakas maistuu banaanille.
So, what you're saying is, one, there's a corruption scandal involving all kinds of athletes. Two, our puppet master is a surgeon named Mitchell, a man who happened to fight in the war with Dunn, right?
Mä menin sen just. X.
Every lead I've found points to him.
Anyway, where was I? Number 3, right? 3. Since Dunn was on his trail, Mitchell hired an anteater to get rid of him. Then, since you were also shaking the wasp's nest, he went after you. But the anteater made a mistake, and Mitchell killed him to cover his own tracks. And, wait, 4. The key to all this lies with a common friend of Dunn's and Mitchell's, Craig Spenow. Do you really trust him?
B.
I think everything he said was true. It adds up and confirms everything I've found so far.
4. No, I mean 5. Dunn was murdered 4 days after taking Spenno to his house. If that doesn't make him suspect, makes sense, doesn't it?
No nyt osaanko sanoa kumpi se on.
Yeah, it could make sense.
Ha! Who's the detective now? Let's follow up with the suspects. You told Smirnoff that even though you're sure Yale is innocent, you think he's hiding something. But what about O'Leary? 6.
Nah, I know O'Leary, and he wouldn't have sent a hitman. He would have taken matters into his own hands.
What about Cassidy? 7, right?
Kuka on Cassidy?
Se bookkeeper, mikä se nyt on se tarvipää?
Joku Cassidy on se.
I think it's safe to rule out Cassidy as Dunn's murderer. He seems too impulsive to have planned such a twisted crime. Whoever planned the whole thing knew the suicide theory would fall through. So he manipulated the clues to incriminate Yale. Cassidy is too impulsive to pull off such an intricate plan.
So you're right. Mitchell is the one pulling the strings. And you know why? Because in novels, the murderer is always someone the detective knows from the beginning.
Well, that could be the case in British novels. You know, where everyone in the mansion where the murder took place is a suspect. But this might just be an American whodunit, where the detective doesn't even meet the culprit until the last scene.
You mean we still don't know who's pulling the strings?
I didn't say that. How did it go with Helen Moore?
I didn't get anything, even though it started out really well. I asked to interview her along with her boyfriend, Al Stone. Since I'm a big shot, they were happy to oblige. Perfect. Now, time for the interview. I'll go back and forth so you don't get bored. So, who goes first? Here's one for Helen.
Ei ainakaan Y.
Can you tell us how much Champions pays you to endorse them?
Sure, honey. They pay me much more than I'd ask them for. In fact, Champions is so delightfully delicious that I'd even do it for free. Does that answer your question?
No.
Nonsense. We both know it does.
Okay, now. Here's a question for Al. Are you ever jealous about sharing your sweetheart with America?
Yeah,
Nonsense. America has my smile, my figure, and my patriotic love. Everything else, and I mean everything, belongs to Al. Right, baby?
Yeah, that's right.
Moving on.
Otan kuvan.
Time for a picture.
How should we pose?
Show me your weapons. The fist against the racket.
Mukaan kun tää
Ei, tää ei liiku.
R navigation. Okei, miten sitä tästä vaan. Vertailla lähteekö taaksepäin?
Hei.
Mikä nappula toimi
Aasta
mihinkään?
pitäisi ottaa kuva, mutta...
That's it. Perfect. Now what?
Se ei ehkä ollut ihan kohdillaan se.
Ei. Both.
Here's one for both of you. How did you meet?
At the party organized by Des.
Al, who threw the party doesn't matter one bit. What matters is that I saw you and you
Ties
saw me.
jotain.
Our
No
paths
Desmond
crossed and
oli juuri.
our lives were changed
Mä
forever.
sanoisin.
Okay, one more question. And
Al, honey, can you answer it? I've got to go say hi to a fan. I'll be right back. Mr.
Blacksad,
Blitz.
minkä luokse se menee.
Wait. You mean she stopped smiling when that fan showed up?
yeah.
Could you describe him for me?
I'll be able to show you something as soon as I'm done developing
Sit
these
down, Ty.
pictures. And actually, I thought it was odd too.
Anteater.
So while I continued to interview Stone, I managed to take some pictures of Moore and whoever her mysterious fan was.
Nyt kohta joku avaa oven.
All right, so where were we?
X.
In just 12 days, the contender will try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
Well, supposedly the odds are in my favor, but there's no such thing as a weak rival. And, you know, Bobby Yale might be young and going through a rough patch, but he's had an amazing streak, so I'll do my best.
Let's get that picture taken. Turn around and show me those biceps from behind.
Like that?
That's it.
Ja nyt sä... Älä ota siitä kuvaa, kun otat se kuvasin niistä sinne vasemmalle niistä.
Ei käänny.
Ei oo take picturea tossa.
No joo.
Oisko me sit oikein?
Ei käänny sinnekään päin.
Wait, I accidentally
Se
moved.
vie vaan
Stay
tarkentaa
still. I'll
tarpeeksi.
take another one.
Noniin, älä.
All right, so where were we? Are you ever jealous about sharing your sweetheart with America?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm jealous, but I know that someone so popular and honest can draw the wrong kind of attention. There are plenty of people who would love to put an end to her career, so it's not easy.
Let's get that picture taken.
Show me your back.
Turn around and show me those biceps from behind.
Like that?
That's it.
Toisen suunnan, niin sit se ei... No.
Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one. What's with me today? Don't move, please. Now we got it. Should we keep at it? In just 12 days,
Äsken meidän pistää
contender
tämä
will
kuule
try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your
kiinni
fight against
pikkuhiljaa.
Well, supposedly the odds are in my favor, but there's no such thing as a weak rival. And, you know, Bobby Yale might be young and going through a rough patch, but he's had an amazing streak, so I'll do my best.
I'm going to take one more, all right? Let's see what you think about this. Close your eyes and rest your chin on your fist. The boxing thinker.
Like these?
Exactly.
Niin.
What's up with me? Stand still. I'll take it again. I can't seem to get it right. Don't move. It's about time. Finally.
Oli
We're all
se.
set.
Wait. So, are you telling me the photos are developed? Or is that what you said to Stone?
Both. Just look. How much do you think each bicep weighs?
A lot, but less than your tongue.
You're hilarious.
Am I? Am I
Who's
really?
that guy?
I know he's not a fan. You should have seen her face when she saw him.
How the hell did you make them pose like that? They're lovers, not sworn enemies.
I don't know. I was focused on my detective skills.
Kyllä olet saanut ton kuvan.
How the hell did you make them pose like
Meneepä
that?
vasemmalle.
They're lovers, not sworn enemies.
I don't know. I was focused on my detective skills.
Who's that guy?
I know he's not a fan. You should have seen her face when she
Onko
saw
sillä
him.
tällä tatilla? Ei se vaihtaa paikkaa. Vaihtaako se mitenkään suuntaa siinä?
How much do you think each bicep weighs?
A lot, but less than your tongue.
You're hilarious.
Look at his hand. Is he pulling something out of Moore's purse or putting it in? That's a decent picture, but it doesn't tell the truth.
Yksi kuva puuttuu.
Of course it's the truth. I was there.
Voi olla, että siellä
Stone
ihan
isn't as strong
oikealla.
as he looks.
Ei kun tästä
And
välistä
certainly
puuttuu yksi
doesn't
kuva.
need him
No,
to lift
mut-
her up.
Että oliko tossa joku tuolla takana?
The boxing thinker, the boxing poet. Boxing just might turn out to be the intellectual sport of choice. I think she only smokes when she's nervous. What was making her nervous?
Se on se
Niin on.
lääkäri.
Se on niin se lääkäri.
Wait, that's him.
Who?
Mitchell, the surgeon.
Seriously? We got him.
Not yet.
Käsissä oli.
I've seen that matchbox before.
Focus, Blacksad. We need to figure out how to find that Mitchell guy. Hey, pal. Did you hear what I just said?
Olikohan siellä
We
takana yksi
need to
kortti?
keep looking at all those pictures.
Mun mielestä
We
jossain
need
vaiheessa
a
näytti,
clue
että siellä
that'll take
takana
us to
olisi ollut.
Mitchell. Hey, see? There. Just like I was saying.
Taas menee jo.
Eli siis näillä oli... Ei se mun mielestä näyttänyt kortilta mitenkään. Eli siis noilla oli se iguana tulitikut. Noilla. Mistä mä saan?
Mä sanoisin, että seuraavaan soikaan stoppiin, niin pistetään poikki.
Ai jaa.
Brawls aren't even the worst part of my job. Sure, you may take a beating, but at least you get the chance to defend yourself. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out.
Tuoks nyt takaa?
Your legs cramp up,
Piirustus
your
tuli.
back and neck feel stiff. Your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive.
Triangle.
People were finally leaving the place. The bar was about to close. And I hadn't seen Mitchell go in or out. I had no choice.
I see you took me up on my invitation. And you're smart. You knew not to come until my anti-fur regulars had all cleared out.
Anti-fur.
Can't say no to
Se
good,
saa aikaisemmin siitä.
or good bourbon.
Korkeata kaata.
Kyllä.
Here's looking at you, Mr. What was your name?
As far as I knew, La Iguana always stayed neutral. He played poker with Cassidy. But his joint was used as the gambling drop-off for O'Leary's operation. Did it make sense to keep faking it? Or was it too dangerous not to? Blackmore. John H. Blackmore.
I knew it. Although your Texan isn't half bad.
Let's just say I represent certain sports lobbies I'd rather not talk about.
I understand. My pleasure, Mr. Blackmore. You're natural. That sure beats your poker game.
This is much easier. No one can
Ja
cheat.
se sanoo, että puulia.
Barely flinched when Cassidy decided to teach that ego a lesson.
What do you want me to say? I was too shocked to be surprised, to be honest. The people I work for generally try to avoid these situations. Damn it.
Well, nobody's perfect. Tell me, what do you really want with Cassidy? I just don't understand your motives.
You know how a scout goes out to Little League games in search of young talent? Well, that's what I was doing at your poker game. But it's too soon to tell.
Don't worry about it. I was only curious. So, what about me? What do you want from me? No one comes to La Iguana just to drink and play pool.
I'm looking for one of your regulars, Dr. Angus Mitchell.
What for?
X tai B sanoisin.
Joo.
We fought together during the war. I just want to say hi.
Sure. Tell you what, I'll talk to Mitchell. Come back tomorrow night.
You don't understand. I have to talk to him, or else.
Or else what?
Bear. Taas
I've
on
got
varmaan
friends
väärä.
in high places. Friends you don't want to meet.
Oh, and you don't think I do? You think this dump would still be open otherwise? Please, cut the crap. Anything else?
Itse varmaan X.
You'd be losing your chance to make a pretty penny. I know how to reward my allies.
You think I'd spend my time in this dump if all I cared
No
about
voi
was
perse.
money? Please, cut the crap. I hate to say this, but you're running out of options.
I don't think Cassidy would be too happy about the role his poker buddy plays in O'Leary's gambling operation. I'm sure you understand that.
Son of a bitch. All right. Give me your phone number, and I'll give you a call when Mitchell shows up.
No. You're gonna call him right now, and you're gonna give him this message. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff, your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive. It's so bad that your thoughts spiral in a never-ending loop. Like when you're stuck in your car, on surveillance duty. The owner of La Iguana was supposed to tell Mitchell that a certain anteater was still alive, and that it was only a matter of time before he ratted him out. With a bit of luck, that would make him nervous enough to force his hand. Now all I had to do was follow him.
Shit. Molemmat tiedetään, miten tää tulee menee.
Ehkä ei tarvitsekaan ajaa kuitenkaan.
Ei tässä toistaiseksi tarvinnut. Joo. Mitä mä sain joskus sulla GTA:ssa 3 tähteä vai 4 tähteä? Niinku
Ihan vaan ajalla.
poliisitähte pelkällä ajamalla.
Mä äänsi.
You wish you never made a model. Ja vuonna. Hieno toi tukka.
Yksi kuuntelija ja 3 silmää.
Se on niinku jotain, mitä saa niinku jotain liikkuu silleen vähäsen.
Se on käyttävä sopivasti sormea.
No senhän mä osaan, eiku siis.
Ja et sitten mitään.
Ota se pussi.
Lakritsipussi.
He went in without it. I wonder what's in it.
Ase.
Se on, mutta me ollaan katsottu sen jo.
Ai joo. Mutta se ei näytä niinku...
Hell's Horses. No niin, mistä voi kuulla jotain?
Mä voisin vaikka se on sateen ääni, jos se... Eikö se on ylös... Se on sydämen lyönti.
We'll be just fine, don't worry.
Noin.
Gil, stand guard right here. If the cat shows up, you know what to do. I'll be back in an hour.
Hattu. Nyt sä saat sen sanon
Cadillac.
She never ever met a model.
He's an anteater. On se on hevospää.
Oh. Täytyy katsoa hevosen pää kohta joku sängystä.
Horsi, horsi. Se on vartijapaikkana huono tommonen niin valaistu.
Okei.
Taaksepäin vasta. En mä usko, että tässä nyt enää löytyy mitään uutta.
No se pitäisi olla, kun mä en niinku...
Se on kaikki, ei ole tästä enää. Nothing to see here.
Meiltä loppuu taijat. Mitä tässä tekee? Tää pelkkää ton aana. Sulla vain tuolla.
Se katsoo, kun se on tietyssä kulmassa sitten. Mä oikein usko, että se on sitäkään. Niinku... Tää muuten joutuu täällä nyt on mihin tähdätä, kun se on vaan toi. Mä voin ton tuolta. Automaattisesti kun se...
Se liikkuu.
Tuolla toinen A.
Could I take him by surprise from over there? Although I don't know how I'd get there.
Katon kautta.
Se kiersi tonne toiselle puolelle.
Cunning bitch. Ei uskis.
Varan rappu siinä on liukkaat.
Todella semmoista. No niin hei, ota deductioni. Pistä harmaat solut toimimaan.
Nyt siinä on se kuva. Ja sitten löytyykö se nyt se lääkärin naama? Ei. Ei joo. Se on just sama mitä äsken siinä.
Luulen, että tää on yksi niistä.